if you're ever lacking motivation, or you don't have the ability to discipline yourself to do things that you need to do but you don't want to do them, then what I'm about to tell you will probably change your life, because it's not some shiny object, it's not some new motivation hack, productivity hack or whatever. It is simply just connecting two things together. Now, I'm not going to keep hooking you in to try and get the retention rate up. I'm just going to tell you exactly what it is, and it is attaching your inputs to your outputs. So what I mean by this is, usually people just think, oh, I need to go to the gym, or I want to make money, or I want to eat healthily. And they're obviously good goals to have, they're good things to do with your life, but a lot of the time people don't do it, pretty much. They don't do what they say they're going to do. They don't get rich, they don't go to the gym every day, they don't get that dream body that they want. And I think that's simply because they don't attach their inputs to the outputs. They don't have a good why. And a deep-rooted why, it's a good bit of motivation, good way of getting what you want out of things, because you have a deep-rooted why. But that's not what we're going to talk about. It slightly coincides. Attaching your inputs to your outputs and having a deep-rooted why, they're kind of intertwined, but that's not what we're going to speak about. So attaching your inputs to your outputs is a very simple thing. So you want to get rich. Let's take that example. You want to have a 10k a month, you want to have financial freedom, you want to have your own business. But every single day you wake up and you just struggle to put the work in, you struggle to stay consistent, you struggle to do the work when you don't want to, you struggle to solve problems, any roadblocks, you don't really try solve them, you can just let your roadblocks and your mistakes and failures defeat you, instead of defeating them or learning a valuable lesson from them. And this is why you need to attach your inputs to your outputs, because when you wake up in the morning and think, oh damn, I gotta work, it's not a very nice feeling. Like, I don't wake up in the morning thinking like, oh yeah, I'm so excited to record a YouTube video. I don't mind it, but there's a bit of resistance behind it. But then if you think to yourself, if I record this, or let's say for example with me, I didn't want to record this YouTube video, but if I thought to myself, and I did think to myself, if I record this YouTube video, it could go viral, I could then get a lot of people to buy my product, I could then get rich, I could then retire my parents and have financial freedom, buy my car, stuff like that. That motivates me a lot more to come record the video, simply because I have such a broad perspective on why recording the video is going to be so good for me. I record the video, it could go viral, I would get one step closer to retire my parents, drive my dream car, living my dream life, having financial freedom, just because I record this video. Now if I tell myself that every single time there's a bit of resistance in my mind and I think, oh, I don't really want to record this video, then it makes it so much easier to do, simply because I have attached my input of recording the YouTube video to my output, which is retire my parents, financial freedom, dream car, all that stuff. And when you make the connection between the two, it feels easier, it motivates you more, it makes you actually want to do the work, because you know that the input you are putting in is going to give you the output that you want. And that's the problem with most people. People just think about the input. Obviously everyone says to love the process and stuff like that, but you always have to keep the end goal in mind, because it gives you like infinite motivation. If you think every single day, if I just put the work in today, I'll get one step closer to retiring my parents. That brings me on to another thing, actually. Your dark desires. If you can attach your input to your output, and your output would be your dark desires, say, I'm sure you have dark desires, everyone has them, I'm not going to expose some of mine because they're a bit weird. I think everyone has some weird dark desires. They're not like psycho, they're just a bit strange. Like, you probably think I'm a bit of a strange guy if I told you them, but your dark desires, what they are, they could be like, let's say your girl, when you were 16, your girlfriend broke up with you, and it broke you, and it put you into this mindset. You were like, oh, I'm going to get rich, I'm going to get revenge, I'm going to show her what she's like missed out on. If you can think, so let's say if I had that dark desire of getting revenge on my ex and proving her wrong, which I slightly do, but well, that's a topic for another time. if you can attach that dark desire to whatever work it is, whether it's outreach, whether it's recording content, whether it's sales calls, whatever, you're going to have a much deeper rooted reason as to why you have to do the work. And when you actually put some logical thought into it, doing the work is the most sensible, it's most smartest, and honestly it's the most enjoyable thing to do, simply because you are slowly getting close to fulfilling your dark desires and achieving your goals. So that's what I want you to come out of this video with. Anytime you have outreach to do, sales calls, or content to post, like needle moving work that you really don't want to do, it's the kind of boring work that there's things that you'd much rather do, but this is the work that you have to do to achieve your goals. Anytime you have that work that you want to do, you've just got to think very far into the future. Think of the chain of consequences that you doing this work is going to have. Me recording this YouTube video could go viral, which means, I don't know, however many people might buy my product, which could lead me to get better finances so I can start sending my mum more money so she can stop having to work 2 jobs and 50-hour weeks, and she can stop stressing about money. The bags under her eyes will go. Just thinking about that, it makes you think like, oh, I should probably get to work. I should probably stop procrastinating. This TikTok video is not going to help my mum stop suffering. Only doing the work will. So yeah, literally just attach your inputs to your outputs. Go as deep as possible. Go as far out as possible. Go as far into the future as possible. Just try really knuckle down on what you want. Exactly. Knuckle down on your why first. Why exactly are you doing it? Go deep. Find the actual root cause of why you have all these desires, all these goals. And then attach that goal to your input, sorry. And this doesn't have to just be with business, it can be work. Not work, what am I on about, sorry. It can be with the gym, it can be health. So let's say you don't want to go to the gym, or you don't want to go on a run, but then you think, if I go on this run or go to the gym, I'll get closer to having my dream body. Then when I have my dream body, I can attract my future wife, and then we can have kids and we can raise them. But I'll only become if you go to the gym, because if not, you'll get fat, you'll attract a worse looking wife, you won't have as good kids, so on and so forth. So yeah, attach your inputs to your outputs. Take action on this. Don't just watch the video for the sake of watching it. Actually take action. If you've watched this far, you may as well, or you just wasted 8 minutes of your time. So attach your inputs to your outputs. Find your deep-rooted reason as to why. Intertwine the two, and I guarantee your life will change. Now look, if you want free access to my Telegram, where I say a lot of stuff that I can't say on YouTube for obvious reasons, then go click the link in bio. It's free access. You can chat in there, you can see some of the things that I post, some real value, some philosophical stuff. And if you fancy paying me $25 a month, you can get access to every single one of these courses inside my school community, The Competitive Advantage. And why is my camera bugging out? Do not know, but obviously these courses are added to every single day. I've just started these 2. I'll show you a quick one. This is the mindset one. There's all these things, all the data sets that you can install, how to think like a millionaire, changing your mind's programming, brutal truths of entrepreneurship. Go click the link in bio if you'd like to join. You also get access to a private Telegram, and every single day I will give you a video to watch on, like this Charlie Morgan video, Danko video. These are just daily missions. This is just keep you consistent, get 1% better. So if you want to join the Telegram, link in bio. If you want to join the school, link in bio. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.